Hi, I'm Tasha from fitnessblender.com, and today I've got your quick core strength circuits with finisher workout. Warm-up is 2 minutes long. The workout itself is about 12 and a half minutes, and that includes 2 core circuits and that quick finisher. The cool down is about 2 minutes long. For equipment today, all you need is a mat. I'll show you some modifications along the way. But before we get started, I wanted to chat with you a bit about a couple of options to help us continue offering our free, amazing workout content. Option number one, join our Fitness Blender channel membership on youtube.com and gain access to some of our exclusive workout videos as well as some of our 5, 10, and 30-day challenges. Option number two, become an FB Plus subscriber on fitnessblender.com and gain unlimited access to our exclusive workout videos, training programs, as well as all the subscriber-only features at the best price that we have to offer. I hope that you'll consider these options, but for now, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. Warm-up is a quick 2 minutes long. It is a core activation, 30 seconds for exercise, no rest between exercises, and no repeats. Join me down on your mat. We're actually going to be on our backs. We're starting with a dead bug iso press. So all that means is opposite limbs extend. We'll start with the right side. So right arm extends, left leg extends, left arm reaches over to press on that opposite quad, so on the right quad. Let's go ahead and get into position. Right arm, left leg, left hand presses, and hold. That left leg that's extended doesn't have to come all the way down to the ground. We want to still maintain that small pelvic tuck. Core is engaged. Make sure you are actively pressing your hand on your quad, but also pulling your quad in towards your chest. But there's no movement. It's isometric. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Super quick warm up. And we just switch. So left arm extends, right leg extends, that right arm reaches over, presses on the left quad. You can even kind of hear a little bit of the shakiness in my voice because I'm actually pressing here. My hand's not just hanging out on my quad. Breathe. We're gonna quickly roll it up to a quadruped position after this. Hands and knees. We've got alternating bird dog with a crunch. So right arm, left leg extends, then pull that elbow into the knee, place it down. And then we switch, keeping that pelvis squared off to the ground. If you want to add the extra stretch after each crunch, so crunch, reach back out, perfectly fine. We won't get tons of reps here because it's only 30 seconds. One more activation move. You're going to stay in that modified plank position, but I want you to walk your hands a little further forward so the glutes come down towards the ground. We walk the hands out about 6 inches ahead of us, and then we walk them back, alternating that lead arm. Nothing is moving here except for those arms. Core is tight, pelvis tucked under. We only get a quick 20 seconds off after this, and we go into our first of 2 circuits. We have 4 exercises. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We'll go through this twice. Let's lay on our backs. We always start with the more dynamic move followed by an isometric move. Our dynamic move to start is alternating single leg V-ups. Lay it down, arms extend overhead, one leg at a time, crunch it up. Control reaching up as far as you can towards the ankles, the toes, wherever your range of motion takes you. If that's a bit too much, we can bend the knees and hands reach around and clap. Quick 10 seconds. Here's the isometric complement to this. We have our hollow hold, but you're only going to extend the right leg. Arms above head, palms face, head, chest, and shoulders off the mat. Breathe. Shoulders down and away from the ears, even though we have those arms extended. You've got that lemon underneath your chin, so we're not crunching down too hard. Breathe. And then flip it over. We come into forearm plank position. Elbows underneath those shoulders, hands down. Once you've got that solid plank, we alternate tapping our knees one at a time to the ground. We don't have to go super fast here. I actually want you to slow the tempo down. Core tucked under. Breathe. This is your dynamic movement pattern. And rest. Stay right here because your isometric hold, forearm plank. Very straightforward workout that you can progress or regress as necessary. Pop it up and just hold. This exercise will conclude round 1. We go right into round 2. So that means you'll lay on the back for those alternating single leg V-ups. Hold, hold, hold. Of course, we can drop to right above those kneecaps if we need to, and isometrically hold here. Quick 10-second transitions means that our core is working pretty continuously. Lay it down, only one more time through. Up and reach, and lower with control. I'm not swinging my arms to the point where I'm getting a lot of help from momentum. The movement of the arms just changes the placement of the lever. If they stayed overhead, that'd be super hard, but reaching helps me crunch. Stay here. This time, left leg extends for that single leg hollow hold. Palms face, head, chest, and shoulders up. That really creeped me out. I was like, what touched me? It's like, you touched your own curtain. Did you see the fright in my eyes? I was like, oh my gosh. Seriously, what could it have been? No spider is that large. And rock it over. We have our forearm series. Come onto that plank position. We alternate tapping those knees to start. Hips stay squared off to the ground. Nothing is moving here. Just that little tap, bending at the knee. Hips are not dipping side to side at all. Just the knee moves. And one more before we go into our quick water break. Man, do you start feeling a little bit of fire build? And these are not overly complicated. Bring it up. So we have a combination of crunch type movements, so flexion. We have isometric holds. Really building core stabilization and strength. Oh my goodness, that really burns. And relax. As promised, quick water break. Press the pause button if you need a little extra time. We got one more core circuit and that quick finisher. I'll see you soon. Welcome back from that water break. We are still on the mat. This time we come into a bear crawl position. We're gonna tap opposite palms and then back kick, tap both legs. It's gonna be fine, I promise. Take those hands right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, curl the toes under. You're gonna lift up just a couple of centimeters. That is your bear crawl position hold. Same deal, 4 exercises, 20 on, 10 off, twice. Lift it up, we tap, tap, and then we kick tap. So those toes tap the ground. Really focusing and trying to keep our hips from swaying too far side to side on any part of the move. If you feel good, you can shoulder tap and fully back kick and release. If you're doing the full back kick, try to keep those knees close to the ground. Isometrically, we're just gonna hold that bear crawl position. It's 20 seconds, we got it. Lift those knees up, just a smidge. They just need to be able to have some daylight passing underneath of them. Core tight. Try not to slump your belly to the ground. It's all engaged. It's only 20 seconds. If we need to, yes, you can come in and out of that every few seconds. Lay it on the belly. It's gonna look a little different for me because of the mic placement, but it's a back extension. Feet stay touching the ground. Fingertips under the chin. Lift it up, upper body, and then rest it down. Yes, you can come up higher than me. You don't need to rest like I am. I just can't crush this mic. Should have thought about that before putting on this top. I actually did. It's actually hard with any top. Isometrically, superhuman hold. Hands can stay where they were or extend overhead, palm space, lift upper and lower and hold. This is called don't crush the mic for me. Actually, I have to like hold it. Can't cheat. Breathe. Remember, hands can be here. One more time through for each of those 4 moves. That was special. I'm sure your back extensions look better than mine. Let's tap and tap, kick and kick. Tap and tap, kick tap, kick tap. Make sure you have some space between your knees. They don't have to be super close to each other. In fact, it gives you more stability if they're not. Bear crawl hold. I know you're wondering what the finisher is, but don't let your mind wander there. We're not there yet. And I promise you, you'll be fine. Lift and hold. Core tight. We're requiring a little bit of upper body for this as well. That's why I mentioned, yes, you can come in and out of this pose as needed. Even if you're holding for 3 seconds, you're still working. Back extension. Make yours pretty, mine are comical. Ow, it's a weird knee pop. Did not hurt, just kind of felt it. Extend all the way down to the mat if you can. This is me saving the mic. So saving the mic is really mean for me because then I don't get any break from the muscle contraction. Superhuman hold. Last time. We got a quick 20 seconds off after this, and we go into our finisher. Breathe. Almost there. Lift. Go ahead and roll it onto your backs. Your finisher is all the dynamic movement patterns that we've done. There's 4 of them. We go through them 1 time each, 30 seconds a piece. So interval increases from 20 to 30, but we're only doing it 1 time through. Alternating single leg V-ups to start. Inhale, exhale. Lift it up and reach with control. It's 30 on, 10 off, 1 time through. After this, we know we come to our forearm. We have our knee taps. And this is the last part of the work. We get to cool down after this segment. Quick 10 seconds. We are used to the 10-second transitions. Take it onto those forearms. I'll do it this way. Tap, 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 tap. Lovely job. I hope you are breathing. Try not to hold your breath. I know it's very tempting in plank, because even though we have a movement pattern here, you still have continuous contraction. Bring it up into that bear crawl position. Tap, tap, kick, kick. Maybe this is where you play around and, up level. Maybe you're doing the shoulders. Maybe you're doing the full back kick. I'm like, don't hit the wall. Whew, not even close. Sometimes I worry about depth perception. I'm like, why did you think you were that close? But a couple minutes ago, you got really scared by a curtain. And back extensions, which I'm not going to do. It's just too much to protect this mic. But I'm giving you cues. You know what to do. I'm going to do kneeling good mornings. Feels good. Not to have to protect this thing. Breathe. If you're doing your back extensions, toes, quads, they are in contact with the floor. Lift and lower. Gently rest on the floor in between reps. And that was it. Stay where you are, just quieting out our beeps. We're rolling into that quick, roughly 2-minute cool down, about 30 seconds per stretch. Please feel free. Extend this, repeat it. Find some cool down or stretching routines on fitnessblender.com. Doesn't have to end here. We're on that belly from the back extensions. Let's just stay there. Bring your elbows back towards your shoulder. Press the chest up and in between those shoulders. Gaze is straight out ahead of you. We don't have to crane the neck much here. Play around with the spacing though. Your hands can come out further. Notice how that changes the stretch. Or you can bring them back like they were. Should feel some opening up in the chest in the interior part of the core. From here, whichever way feels good to you, transition to child's pose. Bring those knees apart, glutes towards the heels, arms stretch out ahead of you. Loosen up any tension that might be in the lower back. Forehead can drop down towards the mat. Deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Ooh, that feels really good. Especially after my really weird back extensions. And release. Sit up tall. Extend both legs out ahead of you. Once you've got that spacing in the vertebrae, take the right foot up and over the left. Grab onto it with the left arm. Right arm comes behind you. We just wring out the spine. Keep the chest open and proud. Work with your range of motion and mobility at this point. And you shouldn't be hanging on for dear life here. There's a little tension, but you're not forcing it. And release. Let's unwind and just switch. Left leg up and over. Right arm gives it a little hug. And then left arm reaches behind you. We stay open. Give our spine some love. Continue with your deep breathing. Heart rate's probably not super elevated, but elevated enough to know that you did work. But let's bring it back to homeostasis. And untangle that. Come on back to center. Sit up tall in whatever position is most comfortable for you. Let's take our deep breath. Inhale up, reach for the ceiling or the sky. You could be outside. And exhale, release it all down. Give yourselves a hand. That was a nice, quick, core-centric workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, my name is Tasha, and I do really hope I get to see you again soon. Workout complete. Ooh, let's do a double. I wonder if I can still do that. Could break some bones. I used to be able to do this. Ooh, almost. I used to be able to do it better than that.